Alright guys, so workout complete. Little arm workout. Got the guns showing. But yeah, so next we got a little podcast that I did with my boy Travis. I will be posting that here right now. Actually, you're gonna watch it here in a minute. But it was actually a good podcast. Really beneficial. Really liked it. I mean, it was an hour long podcast, but I took what I thought was good enough segments or key point segments, and I kind of combined them. So I took an hour long podcast and turned it into 5 minutes. So hopefully y'all like it. Here it is. And then God started pushing on me. He started pressing on me. Started just giving me all these troubles, car accidents, wrecked cars, just relationships falling apart. Anything and everything that possibly could go wrong went wrong in those 2 years, until I finally started to realize, like, I'm not going to get anywhere with this. My experience is going to be different than your experience, and the only way that we're going to feed each other spiritually is if I stand up or I put myself out there and talk about it.
And there's no other bird on the planet that'll really mess with an eagle except for a crow. And what a crow does is it'll hop on the eagle's back and it'll just sit there and like pester it and peck on its neck and peck on its neck. And what does the eagle do? And there's some people I feel like in our lives that are holding us down, that are not allowing us to go to the next. I think the way I picture it is the devil all has us in the same prison. But the thing is, in every single cell is different. We'll say like Peter, I feel like, my cell might be like Peter's, where I'm physically chained down and there's guards watching me and I have to build myself up physically and mentally in order to get out and escape. And someone else's prison might be right next to me and his door might be wide open. But he has money, he has fame, he has success, he has everything in there he could ever want. He has women, he has pills, he has drugs. So why would he ever want to leave? God is waiting with complete freedom outside the cell. And right after that, you unlock your full God-given potential. And it's so hard to break out of that cell.
There's a verse in the Bible that talks about that, like, God's waiting, just knocking on the door every single day. Hey, I'm here, let me in. Once you accept God in your life, He's there, whether you want Him or not.
So humble yourself before God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Come close to God, and God will come close to you.
I think God's probably the biggest influence that you could have in your life, because He's really going to show you your potential and what you're really capable of, honestly.
And show you your true purpose.
Yeah, it's who are you going to put priority over? Is it going to be yourself and the world, or is it going to be God? And I think the best thing to do is put God in. I want to see people succeed. I want to see certain people succeed. Honestly, I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't want to see them do better than me. Whether physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. Like, I want to see them do better than me. Along the way, if they become better than you, they can teach you things along the way too, and both of y'all can sit there and build each other up for the best.
If you train with a gold, you're going to be a gold. If you train with silver, you're going to be a silver. And if you train with a bronze, guess what? You're going to be a bronze. If you train with somebody who doesn't finish, and you're going to be right there with them.
It's all about who you surround yourself with. Because, there's a quote that says, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around. I just heard somebody say this, that if I could go back and honestly change or go through any of the stuff that I've went through, I would do it again. Because that would mean I would get closer to God.
2 Chronicles 16:9, the eyes of the Lord searches the whole earth in order to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to Him. And reading that, it's just like, I want to be that person. I want to be that person that God uses for somebody else. So God, give me strength, give me your wisdom, your knowledge, and let me use it to bring someone else closer to you.
It's really helpful, because I pray for what I have, and I'm thankful for everything I've been through. And I pray every morning that the videos I make or the content that I put out isn't for me, isn't because of me, it's because of them.
Things that we put out there, I don't want them to be for me, I want them to be for other people.
You use social media for ourselves, which is what majority of the people are using it, or we can use social media to actually get a good point out there that'll not only help grow ourselves, but it's going to help somebody else grow the deer. And I mean, God has a way of drawing the right people to the right.
You might have to be the first eagle, but eventually you're going to find a whole flock to fly waiting.
Geese have a thing that like they fly in a V for a reason, and it's like the drafting of NASCAR. When they're flapping their wings, that air movement is making it easier for the people behind them. So once the guy in the goose in the front gets tired, he moves to the back and somebody else takes over. So it's the same thing with the church life. So like we gotta get behind somebody that is gonna help us get through the situations we're in and help us get closer to God.
You might be in the best season of your life, and someone else might be going through the worst season of their life, and you can still relate to them. You can still use everything that you've been through.
Alright guys, what is up? You know what time it is. It's competition time. The boys going to the deadlift competition at Crunch at 4 o'clock. I gotta be there at 3:30 because you know they gotta do weigh-ins and shit. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's first ever competition style lifting, whatever. I don't think it's like anything serious, but yeah, little testing it out, see where we're at. So yeah, y'all check it out. A little competition will be posted after this. Let's see what type of heavy circles people are gonna be lifting. So peace y'all, God bless y'all, and I will see you at the competition. Oh, that's a clear picture. All right, y'all. Weighed at 172. This man weighted at
150.
All right. Starting weight.
Oh, starting weight, that's 150.
150. My boy, I'm over here about to pull 285 starting weight. So we'll see what happens. Wish us luck. We got about half an hour before it starts. So deuces. Got another competing face right here. Who's this?
Samuel, you know, white
Yeah.
300, you know.
Yeah. What'd you weigh in at?
Like 120.
120? You ain't weighing.
186.
And your starting weight?
300.
300. All right, cool.
Easy.
All right, little competition there. We got it.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. The apocalypse. Scorching. Forests burned up. The sky colors red. Volcanoes erupt. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. The apocalypse.
All right, good sir. How do you feel? What was your final weight today?
Just hit 360.
And how do you feel after that?
It kind of hurt my back. Yeah.
All
I can
right.
do more. I can do more.
All right, congratulations though. You
I wish
did
I had,
good.
like, four lifts.
Yeah. Post.
320! 320! Ah!
How do you feel?
I feel great. I could have lifted more. I could have done more. You know, we all could have done greater. But I think we all did great today. We all did a good job. I'm proud of everybody today. Hoorah.
How do you feel?
Hello. I saw someone almost lift 700 pounds, so that's like a small horse.
That is like a small horse.
That's probably a terrible.
So out of these 3 hooligans here, your boy, this one right here in the camera, outperformed all of them. Hit a little 385 in front of everyone, and then PR'd with a 405 on my own. So video posting next.